What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, out there in the YouTube world? My name is Darian. I am affectionately known here on the YouTube platform as the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. On my channel, I like to talk about looking good, smelling amazing. So if that kind of content sounds interesting to you, I invite you to go ahead and click on that subscribe button. And while you're at it, go ahead and click that bell icon as well. That way you get notified every time I release a new video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 fragrances. The only 5 types of fragrances that you need in your fragrance collection. Now guys, I understand that most of us that are collectors, we have far more fragrances than we could ever really need. And quite honestly, far more fragrances than we could ever use. So with that in mind, I wanted to just kind of talk about the 5 types of fragrances that you need. So if you're a person that may be looking to downsize your collection, or if you're a person that's just starting out, but you don't want to have too many fragrances in your collection, then again, I would recommend these 5 type fragrances that you need. These are the fragrances that you're going to need for different types of occasions, etc. So if you want to find out, that information, you want to find out, what type fragrances you need in your collection, you know the routine, you know how we get down over here. Keep it locked right here. All right, guys, I'm back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's go ahead and jump into this video. As always, I'm enjoying a cup of coffee today. So we're going to have some coffee and we're going to talk about some great fragrances. So the first type fragrance that you need in your collection, you're going to need what I call a utility knife. A utility knife is a fragrance that really, number one, does not cost a lot of money. I'm going to tell you why. That's part of the criteria in a moment, but it doesn't cost a lot of money. It's something that's easy to wear, and it's a fragrance that smells great, and it's just one of your favorite grab and go fragrances. Now, the fragrance that I would recommend for a utility fragrance is this one right here. This is Burberry Touch. Burberry Touch from the House of Burberry. Now, the reason I recommend this fragrance in this spot right here, because it meets all those criteria. It does not cost a lot of money. You can find this bottle for under $50 pretty much every place that you look. This is a fragrance I'm always going to have in my collection because, again, for me, it is my favorite utility scent. The reason why you don't want this fragrance to cost a lot, because this is a fragrance that you can throw in your gym bag. You can leave this in your car. I don't really leave fragrances in my car, but I do know some folks that like to have a bottle of fragrance in their car just in case they forget to throw on a fragrance for that day. Whatever the case may be, or they're going to a meeting or something like that, or they just want to freshen up with a few couple fresh sprays before they go into a particular environment. But this is one that you can leave in your car. And again, so when you start thinking about, leaving a fragrance in a car or throwing it in a gym bag, you don't want it to cost a lot of money just in case something may happen to the bottle. I do know when you leave fragrances in extreme temperatures, it really ruins the fragrance. So that's why I don't leave them in the car, but I know some folks that do. But a utility fragrance, man, it does not cost a lot. And I know at the end of the day, whenever I wear this fragrance, I'm gonna be smelling fantastic. So it meets all the criteria. I can wear this going to the gym. I can wear this honestly dressed up, going out casually, just doing some shopping. You name it, to work, I can wear this fragrance. So this is a fragrance that I would highly recommend as a utility scent. Guys, we all need at least one utility scent in our fragrance collection. Before I go into the next, talk about the next fragrance again, guys, I highly recommend sampling any fragrance. I don't care about the price, but certainly if you're going to spend a lot of money on a fragrance, I always recommend sampling a fragrance. Again, I've tried a lot of other decant type companies, subscription type companies. The one I always recommend is Scent Split. So any of these fragrances I'm mentioning today, I think they have them all available on Scent Split's website. So if you want to try some of these out, that will be a good place to do so. All right, guys, the next fragrance on the list, you need a great office scent. Now, whether you work in an office environment or not, I'm pretty sure there'll be occasions that you will need to be in an office type setting, whether you are, signing a contract for something, purchasing a new home. You're going to be in an office type environment. So one of the fragrances that I like to recommend for office settings is this one right here, is Prada L'Homme. Prada L'Homme, again, most people have dubbed this the quintessential office fragrance, and I have to agree. It smells great. You have that nice iris base to this fragrance, but it's not overbearing, and that's something that oftentimes you want to look for in a nice office scent. Something that's not going to choke people out, but of course it's going to smell great, and it's going to be very, very pleasant and make people want to be around you. So this is one I highly recommend. Again, guys, if you're going to be in any type of office environment, whether you work in one or you'll just be in an office setting for a small period of time, this is a great office scent to check out from the House of Prada. This is Prada L'Homme. All right, guys, now the next type fragrance that you're going to want to have in your collection is a fragrance that I call Mr. Versatility. So this fragrance is one that you can wear any reason, any season, any occasion, from formal all the way down to a work or office type environment, or just running errands. This fragrance is going to work, and I'm guaranteeing you, you're going to be one of the best smelling guys in the room. So for my versatile fragrance, the one that I have right here is Bleu de Chanel, and this is the Parfum Concentration. Now again, any iteration of this fragrance will work. EDT, the EDP, but again, my personal favorite is the Parfum, so I always talk about this one. But again, you need a versatile scent. The difference between this and the utility scent is I wouldn't really wear the utility scent in a formal setting, and this one transcends seasons. Like Burberry Touch is a great scent, but honestly it's more appropriate for warmer temperatures. You could wear it in the fall as well because it does have a kind of nice dry down to it, but it's not really great for winter. But this one, winter, summer, spring, fall, from dressed up all the way to dressed down, you can rock this stuff. So you need a versatile scent in your collection. So the one that, again, I'm recommending is from the House of Chanel. This is Bleu de Chanel Parfum. As the next fragrance on the list that you're going to want to have in your collection, the next type of scent, you want to have a nice, sexy date night fragrance. Whether you are a single guy and you're still going, or a woman and you're going out on dates and things of that nature, you're still dating, or whether you are married, if you're going to be going out on a date or staying in for a date, you need a nice date scent. And this one, again, that I recommend is one of my favorites from Tom Ford. This is Oud Wood. Oud Wood is so good. It's a great fragrance. And again, it's just one of my favorite go-tos for a date night. Again, one that really transcends seasons. You can wear Oud Wood in the summer, you can wear it in the winter as well, and it's still going to work in a date night type setting. I have a lot of other fragrances in my collection that are great date night scents, but a lot of them are kind of reserved for the cooler temperatures. Because remember, when I talked about date night scents, I talked about the fact that I like a lot of those sweeter scents that like to really draw people in, make them want to bite you. You know what I mean? So some of those scents, again, are just reserved for cooler temperatures, but this one, any season, you can wear this in a date night setting and you're going to be good to go. So you need a date night fragrance in your collection, ladies and gentlemen, from the House of Tom Ford. This one right here is Oud Wood. And last but not least, you need a fragrance for a formal setting. Whether you're going to like a gala of some sort, you're going to some type of ball, you're going to a wedding, or you're going to a setting like that where you're going to really need to dress up and dress to impress. I recommend this one from the House of Frederic Malle. This is Portrait of a Lady. Portrait of a Lady. This is what I wear when I want to shut it completely down. I'm going to a formal setting and I want to be the man when I walk through. I like to grab this one right here from the House of Frederic Malle. This is Portrait of a Lady. Don't let the name confuse you guys. I talked about this before. When I wear it, this is Portrait of a Man. It's rose and patchouli. And I'm telling you right now, this thing is magic. I told this story before. I wore this and got 7 compliments in one day from men and women. So people love the way this fragrance comes off on my skin. And I know when I wear this, I'm going to be the best smelling guy in the room. It definitely suits a formal type of attire. It suits it perfectly. It's the perfect pairing with a nice suit or a nice tuxedo. And again, it gets you a lot of positive attention. So when I want to wear something in a formal setting and I want to really stand out, be unique, and be the best smelling guy in the room, I like to reach for this one right here from Frederick Mall. This is Portrait of a Lady, or in my case, Portrait of a Man. It's my time. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video, as I gave you the only 5 type fragrances you need in your collection. I always appreciate your time and attention to these videos because, of course, I know you didn't have to watch. I know you could have been doing anything else, but you're right here with me. You took a few moments to watch me talk about fragrances, and I sincerely appreciate that. I don't take that for granted. Now don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe, and share these videos out to folks that you think could use this information or find me entertaining, because I'm your guy, Darren, the Bow-Tie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.